Have you ever wondered if your home is safe and ready to support you as you age? Accidents can happen in the blink of an eye, and the smallest changes could make the biggest difference in protecting your independence and well-being. In this video, we're diving into practical, life-changing tips to create a safer, more comfortable home while also building a lifestyle that keeps you connected, prepared, and thriving. From essential home upgrades to harnessing the power of modern technology, we'll show you how to transform your living space into a secure sanctuary. Stay with us until the end, because these strategies aren't just about safety. They're about empowering you to live confidently and maintain your freedom every step of the way. Let's get started on building a home and life that truly supports you. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Avoid complete isolation. Living alone as you grow older can bring a sense of tranquility, initially. But one of the most heartbreaking realities of this lifestyle is how easily it can lead to complete isolation. It's a quiet, creeping challenge that happens so subtly you may not even notice it at first. Days roll into weeks, weeks into months, and before you realize it, the quiet that once felt peaceful now echoes with a deep, unbearable loneliness. I've heard countless stories of older adults who never intended to isolate themselves but found themselves slipping into this silent struggle. They drifted away from friends, family, and the vibrant world they once embraced. Their lives became smaller, their joys dimmed, and their sense of purpose began to fade. It's a pain that resonates deeply, this slow, invisible erosion of connection. But here's the truth: isolation is not inevitable. You have the power to fight against it, and you deserve a life filled with connection and meaning. While it takes effort, the rewards are profound. Reaching out and nurturing social bonds can transform your life in ways you may never have imagined. It doesn't have to be a grand, overwhelming effort. Sometimes, the smallest actions create the biggest changes. Imagine the warmth of a weekly phone call with a loved one, where laughter bubbles over shared memories. Picture joining a community group or attending a local gathering, where strangers greet you with smiles that remind you of life's kindness and connection. These moments may seem small, but they carry a power that can brighten even the darkest days. One story that deeply moved me was about a woman who felt lost after her children moved away. Hesitant but determined, she began volunteering at a local shelter once a week. Initially, she felt awkward and unsure, but that small step became the highlight of her life. Through helping others, she found a renewed sense of purpose, unexpected friendships, and a new kind of fulfillment that brought joy and light back into her days. It's stories like hers that remind us that connection isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a lifeline. Don't wait until the weight of loneliness presses down on you. Be proactive. Even if it's a single phone call, a short walk with a neighbor, or participating in an online group, these tender moments of connection are sparks that can reignite your joy. Staying connected is not merely about avoiding loneliness. It's about embracing the fullness of life. It's about love, laughter, and the beauty of shared experiences. Those small gestures, a smile, a word, a laugh, are what make life meaningful. They remind us we are part of something bigger, that we are seen, heard, and valued. So don't let isolation take root. Fight for those connections, no matter how small they may seem. They can, and will, make all the difference. You are not alone, and the world still holds countless moments waiting for you to embrace them. Number 2. Avoid neglecting your health. Living alone can be both a blessing and a challenge, especially when it comes to your health. It's all too easy to fall into the trap of thinking, "I'm fine, I'll deal with it later," only to realize later that you've let essential health routines slip away. Without someone there to remind you to take your medications, keep up with doctor's appointments, or even get outside for some fresh air, it's frighteningly easy to put your well-being on the back burner. Let me tell you, this is a dangerous road to travel, especially as you age. Neglecting your health doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow, subtle process. Maybe you skip one doctor's appointment, postpone a walk for another day, or tell yourself that taking your medications on time isn't urgent. But these small delays add up, and before you know it, weeks, or even months, have gone by, and your health is no longer a priority. I once read a story that still resonates with me. A gentleman shared how he consistently postponed scheduling his doctor's appointments. "I'll get to it next week," he'd tell himself over and over. But the weeks turned into months, and his minor health issues quietly snowballed into serious, life-altering problems. By the time he realized the magnitude of his neglect, it was too late to undo the damage. His regret was palpable, and his story serves as a powerful reminder to us all. Don't wait. You deserve to feel your best, and staying on top of your health is a commitment to yourself. Set reminders on your phone, jot things down in a planner, or create a simple system to ensure you don't miss crucial appointments or medications. Little habits, like taking a daily walk or practicing gentle stretching in the morning, can do wonders over time. Imagine the warmth of the sunshine on your face or the calm you feel after a mindful stretch. These small actions can build resilience in both your body and mind. But health isn't just physical. Your mental well-being is equally vital, and living alone can sometimes amplify feelings of sadness or anxiety. It's crucial to acknowledge these emotions and seek support rather than bottling them up. Whether it's sharing your thoughts with a trusted friend, confiding in a loved one, or speaking to a therapist, remember, there's no shame in asking for help. It's one of the bravest things you can do for yourself. Your emotional health is a vital part of your overall well-being. When you prioritize it, you give yourself the strength to face each day with hope and confidence. Talking to someone, even for a short time, can be profoundly healing. It's like lifting a weight off your shoulders and giving your heart room to breathe. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Taking care of yourself isn't just a chore or a task to tick off a list. It's a declaration of self-love, an investment in your future, and a way of honoring the people who care about you. Because when your health is in balance, both physically and mentally, you don't just survive, you thrive. You wake up with energy and purpose, ready to enjoy the richness life has to offer. Remember, your health is your most precious asset. Protect it fiercely, nurture it with intention, and cherish it every single day. Life is meant to be lived fully, and taking care of yourself is the foundation for making that happen. You are worth the effort, every single moment of it. Number 3. Avoid ignoring safety concerns. When you live alone, especially as you age, it's natural to feel confident in your ability to manage your daily life. You've likely been doing it for years, and it's easy to believe that nothing could go wrong. But as time passes, safety needs can shift, and ignoring those changes can leave you vulnerable in ways you might not expect. It's tempting to brush aside concerns about home safety, thinking, "I've been doing this forever. I'm fine." But the reality is, it only takes one unexpected moment to change everything. A slip in the kitchen, a missed step on the stairs, or even forgetting to lock the door can have serious consequences. Being proactive about safety isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control of your environment and protecting yourself from avoidable risks. I remember reading a story on a senior living forum about a woman who experienced a minor fall in her kitchen. While the fall itself wasn't life-threatening, she was unable to reach her phone for hours. Can you imagine the fear and helplessness she must have felt, alone and unable to call for help? That moment became a turning point for her. She invested in a personal emergency response system, a simple device worn as a necklace or bracelet that allowed her to summon help with the press of a button. The peace of mind it brought her was transformative. She no longer worried about what might happen if she faced another emergency. Stories like hers remind us of the importance of being proactive. There are many small but powerful changes you can make to ensure your home is as safe as possible. Start with something as straightforward as improving your lighting. Poor lighting is a hidden hazard that can easily lead to accidents, especially in stairways, hallways, and bathrooms. Installing brighter bulbs or nightlights can make a world of difference, turning potential danger zones into secure, well-lit areas. Home security is another key area to consider. Installing security cameras or having a trusted neighbor check in on you regularly can provide a sense of safety and reassurance. It's not about becoming overly cautious, it's about knowing that you've taken reasonable steps to protect yourself. Feeling secure in your own home is invaluable and allows you to relax and enjoy your independence fully. Every safety measure you take is more than just a precaution. It's an act of love and care for yourself. Your well-being is worth every effort, and your peace of mind is a priceless gift. Think of safety as an investment in your future comfort and happiness. By making your home a haven, a place where you feel secure, you create an environment that supports your independence and confidence. It's not just about preventing accidents or emergencies. It's about creating a space where you can live freely, without constant worry. You've spent years building a life and a home. Now, take the steps to protect it and yourself. Feeling safe isn't just a practical need, it's a foundation for living your best life. You deserve that comfort, that peace of mind, and the assurance that your home is a sanctuary designed to support and protect you every single day. Number 4. Avoid developing unhealthy habits. Living alone can be wonderfully freeing, a chance to set your routines and focus on what matters most to you. But with this independence comes a hidden risk, the ease with which unhealthy habits can creep in. Without someone else around to provide gentle reminders or share accountability, it's all too easy to let small things slide. It might start innocently enough, skipping a meal here or there because you're not in the mood to cook, or spending one too many evenings parked in front of the TV with snacks for company. These choices feel minor at the moment, but over time, they can quietly take root and grow into patterns that leave you feeling disconnected from your healthiest, happiest self. I remember hearing a particularly poignant story about a woman who lost her spouse. In her grief, she turned to snacking while watching TV. It became her comfort, her way of filling the silence in her home. At first, she barely noticed the changes, but slowly, her health began to suffer. She felt sluggish, unmotivated, and out of touch with the vibrant person she once was. It wasn't until she reflected on how her choices were affecting her life that she realized something had to change. Her transformation was inspiring. She didn't overhaul her entire life overnight or adopt an extreme diet or fitness regimen. Instead, she made small, meaningful adjustments. She began planning and preparing balanced meals, not for anyone else, but for herself, because she deserved to nourish her body and mind. She found a rhythm that worked for her, building small, sustainable habits that brought structure and purpose back to her days. Setting realistic, achievable goals is key. Maybe it's committing to cooking a healthy meal a few times a week or going for a short, refreshing walk each day. These might seem like small steps, but they're powerful acts of self-care. It's not about aiming for perfection or drastic changes. It's about being mindful of how you treat yourself and recognizing that even the smallest choices can ripple out into big impacts over time. Finding a hobby that brings you joy and keeps you moving can also be transformative. Maybe it's gardening, dancing, or simply exploring your neighborhood. The goal isn't to become a fitness fanatic or master chef. It's to create moments of connection with yourself, moments that make you feel alive and present. Life is about balance. It's about recognizing that your health, both physical and mental, is precious and deserves to be nurtured. Treat yourself with the same care and compassion you would offer a dear friend. Small changes today can pave the way for a brighter, healthier tomorrow. Take a moment to reflect on your daily choices. Are they helping you build the life you want to live? If not, there's no better time than now to start making small adjustments. The effort is worth it because you are worth it. Your journey is your own, and every positive step forward is a testament to your commitment to living well. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Number 5. Avoid letting your home become a burden. A big, beautiful house can hold a lifetime of memories. It's the place where your children grew up, where laughter echoed in the halls, and where countless cherished moments unfolded. These walls have seen your life, your love, and your legacy. But as life changes, especially when you find yourself living alone, that same home can begin to feel less like a blessing and more like a heavy burden. Maintaining a large home on your own can be exhausting. The constant cycle of cleaning, repairing, and keeping up with yard work can leave you feeling physically drained and emotionally overwhelmed. For many, the guilt of even considering downsizing adds another layer of weight. I remember a story shared by a woman on a forum that stayed with me. After her children moved out, she spent years trying to manage the upkeep of her family home, feeling that leaving it behind would mean leaving behind the memories tied to it. She felt as though downsizing would somehow betray those moments. But as time passed, the exhaustion of maintaining the home caught up with her. She realized that the effort and energy she poured into the house were robbing her of joy and preventing her from embracing the present. When she finally made the decision to downsize, she discovered something she hadn't expected: freedom. Moving to a smaller, more manageable space allowed her to reclaim her energy and focus on what truly mattered: enjoying her life. With less stress and fewer responsibilities, she found herself living with more peace, comfort, and ease than she'd experienced in years. Her story is a reminder that your home should serve you, not the other way around. Holding on to a large home out of sentimentality is a deeply personal choice, but it's important to ask yourself, is this space helping me live my best life, or is it holding me back? Downsizing isn't for everyone, and if your current home feels right for you, that's perfectly okay. But even if you choose to stay, consider how you can make your home less of a burden. There's no shame in asking for help, whether it's hiring someone to mow the lawn, clean the house, or handle repairs. These small adjustments can make a world of difference in how you experience your living space. Your home should feel like a sanctuary, a place of rest, comfort, and rejuvenation. It's where you recharge, reflect, and live without the constant weight of endless chores or responsibilities. Don't let your home become a source of stress. Whether you decide to downsize or simply seek help to maintain it, the goal is to create a space that nurtures your soul rather than drains your spirit. You've worked hard to build a life for yourself, and you deserve to live in a space that supports your well-being. Embrace the changes that bring you peace and freedom, and let your home be a place that enhances your life, not one that limits it. You deserve that. Number 6. Avoid losing your sense of purpose. One of the most profound challenges that comes with living alone, especially after retirement or the loss of a loved one, is the quiet, creeping sense of purposelessness. It's not a dramatic shift, but a gradual erosion, like a tide slowly washing away the edges of your spirit. Days start to blur together, one indistinguishable from the next, and the drive that once got you out of bed in the morning feels distant or even lost. I've read countless heartfelt stories from older adults who share this very struggle. They speak of feeling like they're simply existing rather than truly living. They long for the spark that once gave their days meaning but aren't sure how to reignite it. This longing is deeply human and, more importantly, deeply valid. Here's the truth that I want you to hold on to. Your life still holds immense value. No matter what you've been through or where you are now, there is always room to grow, to learn, to give, and to discover new joys. Living alone doesn't mean living without purpose. This chapter of your life may be the perfect opportunity to rediscover parts of yourself you never had the time or space to explore before. Think about the passions or hobbies you've always dreamed of pursuing. Maybe you've always wanted to paint, to transform a blank canvas into something vibrant and alive. Perhaps the serenity of gardening has always whispered to you, or the idea of learning a new language feels both challenging and invigorating. It's never too late to start something new, and these aren't just ways to fill time, they're ways to reignite the spark within you. Don't underestimate the power of giving back. Volunteering can be transformative. both for the people you help and for yourself. I remember reading about an older man who became a mentor to young people in his community. At first, it was about teaching practical skills, but over time, it became much more than that. He found himself sharing wisdom, reliving his own life's lessons through their eyes, and discovering how much he still had to offer. He spoke of the deep sense of fulfillment it brought him, knowing he was shaping lives and making a meaningful difference. Purpose is found in connection, creativity, and contribution. The key is to keep exploring and to remain curious about life. Don't let the stillness of living alone convince you that your journey is over. Far from it. Every day holds new opportunities to discover joy, to engage with the world, and to create something meaningful. Living alone gives you the freedom to define your days in ways that align with your passions. Take the time to reflect on what makes your heart feel alive and then pursue it with intention. Whether it's art, community service, learning, or simply cultivating moments of peace and gratitude, each step you take is a step toward a richer, fuller life. Your life, with all its wisdom, experiences, and richness, is a gift. And there is so much more waiting for you. Don't let the silence of an empty house drown out the vibrant possibilities that lie ahead. This chapter is yours to write, and you hold the pen. Fill it with color, love, purpose, and the knowledge that you are never truly alone. Number 7. Avoid feeling like you have to do everything alone. Living alone often comes with an unspoken challenge: the belief that you have to handle everything yourself. This can be one of the most isolating traps older adults fall into. There's a subtle pressure to prove to yourself and others that you're still capable, strong, and independent. While the desire for self-sufficiency is natural and admirable, it can sometimes do more harm than good. The truth is, independence doesn't mean doing it all on your own. One of the most empowering things you can do is recognize when you need help and have the courage to ask for it. I've come across countless stories of people who struggled with this, reluctant to lean on others for fear it would make them seem weak or dependent. One story that stood out to me was of a woman who felt deeply hesitant to ask her adult children for help. She worried that doing so would signal to them, and herself, that she couldn't manage her life anymore. For years, she juggled responsibilities that had become physically and emotionally draining, all while silently carrying the weight of it alone. Eventually, her stress and exhaustion reached a tipping point, and she decided to reach out. To her surprise, her children were not only willing to help but happy to support her. Asking for help didn't diminish her independence. It gave her back her freedom. With some of her burdens lifted, she found herself living more fully, joyfully, and peacefully than she had in years. There's no shame in needing a hand. Whether it's asking a neighbor to pick up groceries, inviting family to visit more often, or hiring someone to handle tasks like housework or yard maintenance, these small gestures of support can make a world of difference. They allow you to conserve your energy for the things that truly matter: your passions, your health, and your happiness, rather than exhausting yourself trying to do it all. We often forget the incredible strength found in the community. Even a small, close-knit circle of trusted people can lighten the load and provide a sense of connection. Reaching out for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. It shows that you value your well-being enough to ask for support when it's needed, and it acknowledges the importance of preserving your physical and emotional health. Living alone doesn't mean living without support. While you may be the only person in your household, you are not alone in this world. Family, friends, neighbors, and even professionals care about you and want to help. Letting them in not only makes your life easier but also strengthens your relationships, creating bonds of trust and love that benefit everyone involved. When you embrace support, life becomes lighter and more manageable. You'll find joy in the shared experiences, relief in the reduced burdens, and a renewed sense of connection to the people around you. Leaning on others is not about giving up your independence. It's about enriching your life with the strength of community. So, take a deep breath and let go of the idea that you have to do it all. You deserve a life that's filled with connection, peace, and joy. And sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is simply ask for help. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Number 8. Avoid neglecting your home environment. Living alone offers a unique opportunity. The freedom to shape your living space exactly how you want it, a canvas to reflect your personality and preferences. But with that freedom also comes a challenge. It's all too easy to let things slip, to let clutter pile up, or to delay small but important tasks when there's no one else around to notice. Over time, that neglect can creep in and start to take a toll, not just on your physical space but on your emotional well-being. Your home, which should be a haven, can start to feel like a source of stress, silently draining your peace of mind. I once read a story that resonated deeply. A woman shared her journey on a senior living forum about how her home began to reflect her inner struggles. After her husband passed, she found herself slowly caring less about her surroundings. Dishes went unwashed, projects remained unfinished, and clutter began to take over. She thought it wasn't a big deal, just a sign of being busy or distracted, but over time, the mess began to feel suffocating. It wasn't until a close friend visited and offered to help her declutter that she realized how much her environment had been affecting her mood. With her friend's help, she reorganized her home, letting go of unnecessary items and restoring order. The impact was transformative. She described how her newly organized space lifted a weight off her shoulders, helping her reclaim not only her home but her sense of control and peace. Your home environment matters more than you might realize. A tidy, organized space isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a foundation of calm and clarity. When your surroundings are in order, your mind feels clearer, your anxiety lessens, and your spirit feels lighter. The good news is that maintaining a welcoming, organized home doesn't require a monumental effort. You don't need to tackle everything at once. Start small. Clear clutter from hallways, tidy up a single surface, or organize a drawer. Focus on keeping essential items, like your phone or glasses, easily accessible. Ensure your home is a safe space, free from tripping hazards or piles of unfinished tasks. Taking it one step at a time can make all the difference. Each small change builds momentum and contributes to a greater sense of accomplishment. As your space transforms, you'll likely notice a shift in how you feel, a renewed sense of calm and control that extends into your daily life. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place that nurtures your soul and helps you recharge. It's where you should feel safest and most at peace, free from the stresses of disorder. By making small, intentional efforts to care for your space, you're not just improving your home, you're nurturing your emotional and mental well-being. Remember this simple truth: a clutter-free home leads to a clutter-free mind. You deserve to live in an environment that brings you comfort, joy, and tranquility. Take the time to create a space that supports you, because your peace of mind is worth every effort. Number 9. Avoid losing track of time. When you live alone, particularly in retirement, time has a way of slipping through your fingers. The days can blur together, leaving you feeling untethered and adrift. Have you ever woken up and wondered, is it Monday? Or maybe Thursday? This gradual loss of awareness around time doesn't just create disorientation. If left unchecked, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, sadness, or even depression. Without structure, time can begin to feel meaningless, and life can lose its sense of purpose. But here's the good news. You have the power to reclaim control. You can create a rhythm in your life that not only keeps you grounded, but also gives you something to look forward to each day. One story I came across perfectly illustrates this struggle and its solution. A man shared how, after retiring, he realized he was losing track of time. Without a job or family responsibilities dictating his days, he found himself sinking into a routine of doing nothing. His life felt aimless, and each day seemed to blend into the next. But instead of succumbing to this feeling, he made a transformative choice. He decided to create structure in his life. He started small, scheduling grocery shopping on a specific day each week and taking a morning walk at the same time every day. These simple, predictable activities became anchors in his life. They gave him a sense of stability and purpose in a sea of unstructured time. Over time, he noticed how much brighter and more fulfilling his days became. Creating a routine, no matter how small, can be incredibly grounding. It's not about rigidly planning every moment, but about giving your days a framework. Whether it's setting a specific time to wake up, eat meals, or engage in hobbies, these touchpoints help you stay connected to the flow of life. Consider jotting down your plans for the week in a calendar or notebook. This small habit can prevent that aimless feeling and give you a sense of direction. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Just knowing that today is your day for grocery shopping, or that you'll have a phone call with a friend tomorrow, can make a world of difference. Having routines also gives you something to look forward to. Whether it's a favorite activity, a scheduled outing, or simply a moment to pause and enjoy something you love. It's about reclaiming time as a resource and ensuring it works for you, not against you. Losing track of time doesn't have to be an inevitable part of living alone. By intentionally building small routines into your days, you can maintain a sense of purpose and direction. Each day holds incredible value, and it's up to you to shape it in a way that brings joy, fulfillment, and meaning. Time is precious, and it's never too late to make the most of it. With just a little planning and effort, you can turn unstructured days into a life filled with rhythm, purpose, and the promise of something wonderful ahead. Number 10. Avoid holding on to things out of sentimentality. Sentimental items have a unique way of connecting us to the past. They bring back vivid memories of cherished moments, loved ones, and milestones that shaped our lives. But while these treasures offer comfort, holding on to too many things for purely emotional reasons can weigh you down, both physically and emotionally. Striking a balance between preserving memories and avoiding clutter is essential for creating a home that nurtures your well-being. I vividly recall a story that deeply moved me. An older woman shared her journey of decluttering after the loss of her husband. In the months following his passing, she couldn't bring herself to part with any of his belongings. His clothes, tools, even the smallest and most mundane items like old papers and trinkets. Each object felt like a piece of him, and letting go felt like losing him all over again. But over time, the clutter began to take a toll. It wasn't just the physical space it occupied, it was the emotional weight it carried. Her home, once a place of solace, became a constant reminder of what she had lost, making it difficult for her to heal and move forward. With the gentle support of her children, she eventually embarked on the difficult process of sorting through these items. They encouraged her to hold on to the things that truly brought her joy and comfort, items that told the most meaningful stories, and to let go of the rest. Some belongings were donated to others who could use them, while others were given new life through her family. Though the process was deeply emotional, it was also transformative. She described how her home began to feel lighter, as if the weight of the past had been lifted. By making space, she found room not only for new memories, but also for renewed peace and clarity in her life. It's okay to feel attached to the objects that remind you of the people and moments you hold dear. But letting go doesn't mean losing the memories. They remain a part of you, woven into your heart and mind. You don't have to discard everything. Keep the pieces that bring the most joy, the ones that make you smile when you see them. For items you're not ready to part with but no longer need to keep physically, consider taking photographs to preserve the memory. Decluttering isn't about erasing the past. It's about honoring it while creating space for your future. A home weighed down by excessive belongings can feel like a museum of memories, freezing you in time. By lightening your physical and emotional load, you create a space that supports your growth, peace, and joy. Your home should be a place of serenity, not a source of stress. When you make room for the present and future, you open yourself up to new experiences, connections, and moments of happiness. Life is an ongoing journey, and each chapter deserves the space to unfold beautifully. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Letting go isn't about forgetting. It's about embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. You have the freedom to shape a life that honors your past while making room for the rich and fulfilling experiences still waiting for you. Number 11. Avoid skipping emergency preparedness. One of the most significant and often overlooked mistakes people make, especially older adults living alone, is underestimating the importance of being prepared for emergencies. Emergencies can strike at any moment, whether it's a sudden power outage, a medical crisis, or a natural disaster, and having a well-thought-out plan in place is crucial for your safety and peace of mind. Imagine this. A severe snowstorm hits your area unexpectedly. The winds howl, the snow piles up quickly, and before you know it, the power goes out, leaving you stranded in your home for days. Without preparation, what starts as a manageable situation can quickly become a frightening ordeal. I remember reading the harrowing story of a man who found himself in exactly this predicament. The storm hit hard, and soon enough, the power was out. While he had enough food to last, he hadn't thought to charge his phone or prepare any backup lighting. As the hours turned into days, he felt completely isolated, unable to contact anyone for help. The sense of helplessness and fear was overwhelming and stayed with him long after the storm had passed. This experience was a stark wake-up call for him, highlighting the dire consequences of being unprepared. But here's the empowering truth. Being prepared is one of the most profound acts of self-care you can undertake. It's not about living in fear or constantly worrying about what might go wrong. Instead, it's about taking proactive steps to safeguard your well-being and ensure that you can handle unexpected situations with confidence and calm. When emergencies strike, being prepared can make the difference between feeling vulnerable and maintaining your independence with dignity. Start by creating a comprehensive emergency plan. This plan should include a list of emergency contacts, family members, neighbors, and local emergency services, and keep it somewhere easily accessible. Make sure everyone in your household knows where to find it and understands the steps to take in case of different types of emergencies. Next, assemble an emergency kit filled with essentials. This kit should include non-perishable food, bottled water, medications, flashlights, batteries, a first aid kit, and any other items that are vital for your specific needs. Having these items on hand ensures that you're not scrambling to find them when time is of the essence. Keeping your phone charged at all times is another critical step. Consider investing in a backup power bank to ensure that you can stay connected even if the power goes out. In moments of crisis, staying connected can be a lifeline, providing access to help and important information when you need it most. If you live in an area prone to extreme weather, take the time to stock up on essentials well before a storm hits. Familiarize yourself with local evacuation procedures and identify safe places in your community where you can seek refuge if necessary. Knowing the quickest routes to these safe locations can save precious time and reduce stress during an emergency. Practicing your emergency plan with family members or caregivers is also a wise idea. Regular drills can help ensure that everyone knows what to do and can act quickly and efficiently when a real emergency arises. These practice sessions can also help identify any gaps in your preparedness, allowing you to address them before an actual crisis occurs. Remember, preparing for emergencies isn't about living in constant fear. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your safety. It's about giving yourself the gift of peace of mind, knowing that you've taken every possible step to protect yourself and maintain your independence, no matter what challenges come your way. Living alone means you're the primary guardian of your safety, but that doesn't mean you have to bear the burden alone. Seek support from family, friends, and community resources to help you create a robust emergency preparedness plan. Their assistance can provide additional layers of security and reassurance, making your living environment not only safer but also more comforting. In conclusion, emergency preparedness is an essential aspect of living alone that shouldn't be neglected. By taking proactive steps to plan and prepare, you're investing in your future safety and well-being. Don't wait until a crisis forces you to confront these challenges. Start today and equip yourself with the tools and knowledge to handle whatever comes your way with confidence and grace. Your safety, peace of mind, and continued independence are worth every bit of effort you put into being prepared. Number 12. Avoid financial disorganization. As we journey through life and grow older, managing our finances becomes increasingly vital. It's a delicate balance that requires attention, discipline, and organization. However, living alone can make this task more challenging. Without the support of family members or friends to keep you accountable, it's all too easy for paperwork to pile up, bills to go unpaid, and bank accounts to become a tangled web of confusion. Financial disorganization can silently creep into your life, often going unnoticed until it spirals into something overwhelming and unmanageable. I recall a story that truly resonated with me. A woman who found herself buried under a mountain of financial chaos. She had always been diligent, but as the years passed and her social circle tightened, she began to neglect her financial responsibilities. It wasn't until she finally sat down to review her bank statements that the extent of her disorganization became painfully clear. Months of overlooked bills and forgotten subscriptions had led to unnecessary expenses that drained her resources. The realization was both shocking and disheartening. She felt a profound sense of frustration and helplessness, unsure of how to regain control over her finances and her peace of mind. But this story didn't end in despair. With the compassionate help of a trusted family member, she embarked on a journey to untangle her financial mess. Together, they sorted through the clutter, canceled unused services, and established a system that brought order back into her financial life. This stressful experience, though initially overwhelming, ultimately empowered her to take charge of her finances once more. She discovered that with the right support and a structured approach, financial disorganization could be conquered. Creating a system to manage your finances doesn't have to be complicated or intimidating. Start by setting up automatic payments for essential bills such as utilities, rent, or a mortgage. This simple step ensures that these critical expenses are always paid on time, reducing the risk of late fees and credit score damage. Additionally, make it a habit to review your bank statements monthly. This regular check-in allows you to catch any unexpected charges or identify services you no longer need, allowing you to make informed decisions about your spending. Organizing your financial documents is another crucial aspect of maintaining financial health. Keep important papers like bank statements, wills, and insurance policies in one easily accessible place. Whether it's a dedicated filing cabinet, a secure folder on your computer, or a digital cloud storage service, having your documents organized and within reach can save you time and reduce stress when you need to reference them quickly. If managing your finances feels overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek help. Whether it's reaching out to a trusted family member, or a close friend, or consulting with a financial advisor, getting assistance is a smart and proactive way to protect your financial health. These individuals can offer guidance, help you set up effective systems, and provide the support you need to stay on top of your financial responsibilities. By staying organized and proactive with your finances, you're not just managing money. You're investing in your peace of mind and overall well-being. Financial organization empowers you to live more freely, without the constant worry of overlooked bills or forgotten bank accounts looming over you. It allows you to focus on what truly matters in life, whether that's spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, or simply enjoying the fruits of your labor. Taking charge of your finances now can save you from future stress and anxiety. It's about creating a secure foundation that supports your independence and allows you to embrace life's opportunities with confidence and clarity. Remember, you deserve to live a life free from the burdens of financial chaos. By implementing these strategies, you can transform your financial landscape, ensuring that your golden years are spent with the security and peace of mind you've earned. Your financial health is a reflection of your overall well-being. Guard it, nurture it, and cherish it every single day. With a little effort and the right support, you can maintain control over your finances and, in turn, enhance the quality of your life. Embrace the power of financial organization and take the first step towards a more secure and fulfilling future. Number 1. Conduct a home safety assessment. Creating a safe and secure home starts with a simple but vital first step: conducting a thorough home safety assessment. This isn't just about making your home look tidy, It's about ensuring that every corner of your living space supports your well-being and protects you from potential hazards. Think of it as an investment in your comfort, independence, and peace of mind. Begin by walking through your home, room by room, with a critical eye. Pay close attention to high-traffic areas such as hallways, stairs, and the kitchen. These spaces are often where accidents like trips and falls are most likely to occur. Look for loose rugs that can slide underfoot, clutter that narrow pathways, or uneven surfaces that might cause you to stumble. You might be surprised by how even small obstacles, like a stray shoe or a poorly placed cord, can pose significant risks. Removing these hazards is a simple but powerful way to make your home safer. Lighting is another crucial factor that's often overlooked. Dimly lit areas can quickly turn into danger zones, particularly at night. Consider upgrading to brighter bulbs in stairways, entryways, and other key areas to ensure clear visibility. Adding nightlights in hallways and bathrooms can make nighttime navigation much safer, giving you the confidence to move around your home without fear of missteps. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 5 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But don't stop at just one assessment. Safety isn't a one-time task. Regularly reassessing your home is essential, as your needs and circumstances may change over time. For instance, a staircase that feels manageable now might become more challenging later. By staying proactive and making small adjustments as needed, you can adapt your home to meet your evolving needs. Think of this process as a way to future-proof your living space. The time you invest now in identifying and addressing hazards will pay off in the form of greater security, reduced stress, and the knowledge that you've taken steps to protect yourself. A home safety assessment isn't just a precaution. It's an act of self-care and love. It's about creating an environment that allows you to live freely and confidently, knowing that your home is a place where you are supported and secure. Taking the time to prioritize safety can give you the peace of mind to focus on what truly matters, enjoying your life to the fullest. Number 2. Install grab bars and handrails. As we age, the risk of falling becomes a significant concern. In fact, according to the CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults. The good news is that taking simple and effective measures, like installing grab bars and handrails, can dramatically reduce this risk and provide you with added confidence and security in your home. The bathroom is one of the most hazardous areas in any home. Installing grab bars near the toilet and inside the shower or tub is essential. These bars provide a reliable support system on slippery surfaces, ensuring you can move safely through your daily routine. Whether it's steadying yourself as you step out of the shower or assisting in sitting and standing from the toilet, these simple installations make a world of difference. Equally important are handrails along stairways. Installing them on both sides of the stairs offers extra stability and protection, even if you currently feel steady on your feet. They provide reassurance and critical support should your balance waver in the future. These features aren't just about safety, they're investments in your well-being and independence. They allow you to maintain your freedom to navigate your home without fear while significantly reducing the risk of falls. With just a few thoughtful adjustments, you can transform your home into a safer, more supportive environment that protects you every step of the way. Number 3. Optimize the bathroom for safety. The bathroom, though essential, is one of the most accident-prone spaces in any home, particularly for older adults. Slippery surfaces, tight quarters, and sudden movements create a perfect storm for potential mishaps. But with a few thoughtful modifications, you can turn this space into a safer, more comfortable haven that supports your independence. Start by addressing the flooring. Place non-slip mats inside the shower and on the bathroom floor to provide extra grip, reducing the risk of slipping on wet surfaces. These mats are a simple and inexpensive addition that can prevent a dangerous fall before it happens. Consider installing a shower chair for added stability while bathing. A sturdy chair eliminates the need to stand for extended periods on a slippery surface, giving you a safe and secure spot to sit. Pair it with a handheld shower head, which allows you to control the water flow with ease while remaining seated, making bathing not only safer but also more convenient. Another valuable adjustment is adding a raised toilet seat. This small but effective modification reduces the effort required to sit down and stand up, minimizing the strain on your joints and muscles. These modifications aren't just about accident prevention, they're about preserving your independence. By optimizing your bathroom for safety, you're ensuring that this essential space remains accessible and comfortable for years to come. A safe bathroom is more than just a functional space. It's a reassurance that you can handle your daily routines confidently and securely. With a few key changes, you can make this critical part of your home a sanctuary that supports your health, safety, and peace of mind. Number 4. Simplify the kitchen. The kitchen is often called the heart of the home, a place where meals are prepared, memories are made, and creativity thrives. However, as we age, this beloved space can also become a source of potential risks. Simplifying your kitchen setup not only enhances safety but also ensures that cooking remains a joyful and stress-free activity. Start by re-evaluating the layout of your kitchen. One of the easiest ways to improve safety is to organize your kitchen so that frequently used items are within easy reach. Avoid storing everyday essentials, such as pots, pans, or spices, in high cabinets that require stretching or climbing. Instead, utilize lower shelves, pull-out drawers, or countertop organizers. This adjustment reduces the risk of overreaching or falling and ensures that your tools and ingredients are readily accessible when needed. Another important step is to assess your cooking tools. Opt for long-handled utensils and oven mitts that provide a safe distance from hot surfaces. These simple tools reduce the risk of burns, allowing you to handle hot pots and pans with ease and confidence. Additionally, consider using a microwave for heating food rather than the stove. Microwaves are generally safer and involve less handling of hot liquids and surfaces. Fire safety is a critical aspect of kitchen safety. Every kitchen should have a fire extinguisher nearby, and it's essential to know how to use it. Cooking accidents, such as grease fires, can happen in an instant, and having an extinguisher on hand can prevent a minor mishap from becoming a life-threatening emergency. Make sure the fire extinguisher is easily accessible and check it periodically to ensure it's in working condition. Decluttering is also a key part of kitchen safety. Keep countertops clear of unnecessary items to create more space for preparation and to reduce the chances of spills or accidents. Organize your pantry and cabinets to ensure that food items are easy to find, minimizing the need to rummage through cluttered spaces. Lighting plays a vital role in kitchen safety. Ensure that your kitchen is well lit, especially around cooking areas, sinks, and countertops. Bright, even lighting helps you see clearly, reducing the chances of mishaps like cutting yourself or spilling hot liquids. Under-cabinet lighting can be particularly helpful for illuminating workspaces. Finally, think about adding non-slip mats in front of the sink and stove. These mats provide extra grip, reducing the risk of slipping while you work in areas where spills are more likely to occur. By simplifying your kitchen setup, you create a space that is not only safer but also more functional and enjoyable. Cooking should remain a pleasure, and with thoughtful adjustments, you can continue to enjoy this creative activity with peace of mind. A well-organized kitchen is more than just a practical improvement. It's a way to preserve your independence and keep the heart of your home alive and thriving. Number 5. Utilize technology for safety. In our modern world, technology has become an invaluable ally in enhancing safety, particularly for older adults who wish to age in place. With advancements that prioritize accessibility and ease of use, technology can transform your living environment into a secure and supportive space while allowing you to maintain your independence. One of the most impactful tools is a personal emergency response system, PERS. These devices are designed to be worn as necklaces, bracelets, or clips, and they allow you to call for help with the push of a button. Whether you experience a fall, a medical emergency, or simply need assistance, help is instantly accessible. This can significantly reduce the anxiety of living alone and provide you and your loved ones with peace of mind. Smart home technology offers additional layers of safety and convenience. Motion sensor lights, for example, are a simple yet effective way to enhance your home's safety. These lights automatically illuminate areas like hallways, bathrooms, or entryways when they detect movement, reducing the risk of trips and falls, especially during nighttime hours. Smart speakers, such as Amazon Echo or Google Nest, can be life-changing safety tools. These devices can connect directly to emergency services with a simple voice command. Imagine being able to call for help simply by saying, "Call 911," even if you can't reach your phone. They can also provide reminders for medications, appointments, or other important tasks, helping you stay organized and on track. For those managing multiple medications, medication management apps are invaluable. These apps send reminders for dosage times, track your medication schedule, and even provide alerts for potential interactions. Staying on top of your medication routine is crucial for maintaining your health, and technology makes it easier and safer than ever. Home security systems have also become more accessible and affordable. Cameras with two-way communication, door sensors, and even video doorbells can help you monitor your home and feel secure. Many of these systems can be controlled via smartphone apps, allowing you to check your home's status from anywhere. By embracing technology, you can create a living environment that supports your independence while providing an added layer of safety. These tools empower you to live with confidence, knowing that help is always within reach and that your home is equipped to meet your needs. Number 6. Stay connected with family and friends. Human connection is a fundamental part of our well-being. As we age, maintaining strong relationships with family and friends becomes even more essential, not only for emotional support but also for safety and practical assistance. Regular communication with loved ones isn't just a comfort, it's a lifeline. Establish routines for staying in touch, whether through daily phone calls, weekly video chats, or regular in-person visits. These interactions provide opportunities to share your experiences, express your feelings, and stay engaged with the people who matter most to you. Technology can bridge the gap when mobility or distance makes in-person visits difficult. Video chat platforms like Zoom, FaceTime, or WhatsApp allow for face-to-face conversations, helping you feel closer to family and friends no matter where they are. Encourage your loved ones to set reminders for important tasks, such as doctor's appointments or medication refills, to add another layer of security and support. Beyond your inner circle, consider expanding your connections within your community. Joining local groups or participating in activities like book clubs, exercise classes, or volunteering not only keeps you socially active but also helps combat feelings of isolation. These connections enrich your life and create a network of people who care about you and can support you in times of need. Social interaction is about more than just avoiding loneliness. It's about thriving. Building and maintaining relationships enhances your emotional health, provides a sense of belonging, and ensures that you're never truly alone, even when living independently. Taking proactive steps to nurture your relationships allows you to create a safety net of support while fostering joy and connection in your life. Whether through family, friends, or community, staying connected is a powerful way to enrich your well-being and security. Number 7. Plan for emergencies. Emergencies can occur without warning, and having a solid plan in place can make all the difference in how effectively you respond. Preparing for the unexpected is not about fear. It's about empowerment and ensuring your safety during critical moments. Start by creating a detailed emergency plan. This plan should include contact information for family members, neighbors, and local emergency services. Keep this list easily accessible, perhaps on your refrigerator or your phone. Additionally, compile a list of your medications and medical records and store them in a waterproof and fireproof container. Designate a specific location for essential emergency items. Your kit should include a flashlight, batteries, first aid supplies, necessary medications, bottled water, non-perishable snacks, and a backup phone charger or power bank. These items can provide critical support during power outages or other disruptions. For those living in areas prone to extreme weather, familiarize yourself with local evacuation procedures and identify nearby safe locations where you can seek shelter if needed. Knowing what to do and where to go can save valuable time during an emergency. Practicing your emergency plan with family members or caregivers is an excellent way to ensure that everyone knows their role and responsibilities. These drills can highlight gaps in your preparedness and provide opportunities to refine your plan. Emergency preparedness is an act of self-care. By taking the time to plan, you equip yourself with the tools and knowledge to handle unexpected situations with calm and confidence. This proactive approach ensures your safety while preserving your independence and peace of mind. We've covered so many essential tips to create a safer, more comfortable, and more fulfilling life at home. From conducting a home safety assessment to staying connected with loved ones, embracing technology, and planning for emergencies, each step we've discussed is designed to empower you to live with greater confidence and independence. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Take a moment to reflect and share in the comments below. What's one thing from this video that resonated with you the most and that you'll bring into practice in your life? Your insights could inspire someone else to take action and make positive changes. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful content. Together, we can continue creating a supportive community that helps everyone thrive. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.